Mr. Ketchum, today I'm going to give you a little heads up, a little tutorial on how to get your journal set up for people at home. Okay, so by this point, you should have a composition book. You should have a journal. A composition book looks something like this. Okay, what I intend for you to do is to have a journal set up, and you're going to be adding things to it the same way as we do in class, just like if you were in class the whole time. Okay, so first thing you need to do, you're going to need to collect some pictures, and however you want to decorate the front of it. To decorate the front of it, whichever way you want, as long as it's appropriate, right? This is an example of mine that I did last year. Okay, I just put Texas history, got a little Texas flag and whatnot. And what I did use some duct tape, but over the top of over the front of it, I put some clear, like, packing tape. Okay, that kind of seals it in and lets it stay safe, doesn't get messed up, and so it's good to go. It looks the same at the entire year later as it did before. Okay. Sometime in the next few days, I want to be posting some examples of an image. You're going to have a choice between 3 different images, 3 different ones to choose from, and you could download it, print it out, and then color it in and put it on the back of your journal. This is an example of one that I did. Okay? Let me see. Maybe you can see a little bit better here. I colored it in. Use some nice shiny pens. Yada yada yada. Okay? And I put that on the back. It's got my name. So if the day comes when you start coming to school, to regular class, if you ever lose this, they know exactly where it goes and who to get it returned to. Okay? So, in the journal, okay, page 1 is going to be your cover page. It's going to have your name, the class period ideally, and the subject, and also a photo that has to do with Texas of your choosing. Alright, this is kind of the one last year. It was a little bit rougher. I took a picture of the Alamo, kind of taped it in. I put my name. I just picked a period, and I put the subject. Okay. I started one this year, a new one, and just kind of look like that. You can do it however you want, as long as it has your name and Texas history on it. Okay. And for those of you at home, you don't have to put the class period because you don't really have one. Okay? So, the next most important thing to do at this time is you need to start numbering your pages. Okay? You start numbering on that first page, number page 1. Okay? And the next page will be page 2. And then 3, and so on and so forth. You're going to want to number those pages up to, for right now, you can stop at 100. One thing to always remember is that on the left-hand side, that page number will always be an even number. Right-hand side will be an odd, okay? Because where you started was a right-hand page, and that was number 1. That's an odd number, okay? So you're going to go 1 to 100, okay? Just like that. Now, the other thing to do, y'all won't be using it at this time, but I want you to go ahead and set it up. I want you to flip over to the very back of the journal. I want you to put number 36 on that page. 36, 36. And then I want you to count down. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, and I want you to count down all the way to number 1. Okay? We'll go to 28, 18, 2, and 1. Okay? Another thing that you can do at this time is you can make a little tab from like a piece of duct tape and have it sticking out the side so it's easy to find. Okay? I took a little piece of this duct tape that I had, looked like patriotic duct tape, and so when I close my journal, it sticks out the side So if I need to go to the warm-ups, I can go immediately right there to the warm-ups, okay? So I'm just putting this video up here for right now. And I'm not going to have a quiz associated with it per se. There may be a question or two I put up just to make sure that you watched it. But for this weekend, you're going to need to get your pictures, get a photo, get your front of your journal covered up, get it decorated however you want. Make sure, and then download one of these pictures like this, get it covered in, and then tape it to the back, and then start numbering your pages. In the back, you want to count down once again from 30 all the way down to page 1. Okay, and then also at the front, you're going to want to start numbering. Start with 1 to 100. Okay? That's all we got for today, and I'll talk to you again Monday.